The city was on edge. An ominous warning had been issued. A bomb hidden deep within the heart of the bustling downtown district threatened to unleash devastation. Panic rippled through the streets as thousands evacuated and emergency services scrambled to respond. In a quiet, dimly lit room, engineer Daniel Hayes prepared for the mission that would define his life. Years of training and relentless focus had led to this moment. The weight of responsibility pressed heavily on his shoulders. With only minutes to spare, every second counted. As Daniel approached the bomb's location, his mind raced through protocols and scenarios. The device was complex, an intricate web of wires and triggers designed to thwart any attempt at disarmament. One wrong move could mean catastrophe. Sweat dripped down his brow as the countdown clock ticked mercilessly. With steady hands and unwavering resolve, Daniel began the delicate process of defusing the deadly device, knowing that the fate of thousands rested on his skill and courage. Daniel stood before the bomb, a cold metallic sphere nestled among debris in a crowded city plaza. The countdown timer glowed ominously. Mere minutes remained. His eyes scanned the device, noting the maze of wires, sensors, and fail-safes designed to thwart any interference. He recalled his training, simulations that tested his nerve, knowledge of electronics, and steady hands. But nothing could fully prepare him for the weight of this moment, when every heartbeat echoed the ticking clock. With cautious precision, Daniel began to trace the circuits, identifying power sources and potential triggers. The slightest mistake could set off the device, and he knew that hundreds of lives depended on his success. The world around him seemed to fade as he focused entirely on the task. Time became both his enemy and his ally as he worked against the relentless countdown. The digital timer blinked relentlessly. Just moments remained before the bomb's detonation. Sweat slicked Daniel's palms as his fingers delicately maneuvered through the labyrinth of wires and circuits. Every movement was deliberate. Hesitation was not an option. Suddenly, a hidden secondary trigger revealed itself, complicating the disarmament. Daniel's heart pounded, but his focus sharpened. He adapted quickly, recalling advanced techniques and protocols designed for worst-case scenarios. Voices of evacuation echoed faintly in the background, sirens wailing, crowds fleeing. The pressure was immense, yet Daniel remained resolute, his training and courage his guiding lights in the darkness. With a final precise snip of the wire, the timer froze. Silence replaced the ticking. The city was saved by mere seconds, thanks to one man's unwavering determination. As the city breathed a collective sigh of relief, Daniel stood amidst the rubble, exhaustion and relief washing over him. The once ominous device was now inert, a testament to human skill and courage overcoming darkness. Emergency crews swarmed the area, tending to those affected and securing the site. Daniel's mind replayed every moment of the operation, the tension, the precision, and the overwhelming responsibility. Though hailed as a hero by many, Daniel remained humble. For him, the mission was never about recognition, but about saving lives and protecting his city. As he walked away from the scene, he knew that while this battle was won, the war against fear and destruction continued, and he would be ready. Despite the city's gratitude and celebrations, Daniel felt the weight of his experience deeply. The intense pressure, split-second decisions, and near catastrophe lingered in his thoughts. Sleep was elusive, and memories of the ticking clock haunted his nights. He sought solace in quiet moments, reflecting on the fragile line between disaster and salvation. Conversations with fellow engineers and first responders helped him process the emotional toll. Daniel realized that heroism was not just in the act itself, but in carrying the burden afterward and finding strength to face whatever came next. Just as Daniel began to find some peace, a new threat emerged, a series of cyber attacks targeting the city's infrastructure. The stakes were high, and his expertise was urgently needed again. He joined a specialized team tasked with defending critical systems from invisible enemies. The battle had shifted from physical bombs to digital warfare, demanding new skills and strategies. Daniel embraced the challenge, determined to protect his city in this evolving landscape of danger and resilience. Working alongside cybersecurity experts, Daniel faced relentless waves of cyber attacks aimed at crippling communication networks, power grids, and emergency services. Each attempt required rapid response, analysis, and countermeasures. The virtual battlefield was unforgiving, with hackers adapting quickly and exploiting vulnerabilities. Daniel's engineering mindset proved invaluable in anticipating threats and designing robust defenses. Long hours and high stakes defined the mission, but the team's dedication kept the city's lifelines intact. Daniel realized that in this new era, protecting lives meant mastering both physical and digital realms. As the cyber attacks intensified, Daniel and the team worked tirelessly to trace their origins. Sophisticated malware and deceptive tactics made the task challenging, but persistence paid off. They uncovered a covert network orchestrating the assaults, operating from hidden locations with dangerous intent. The discovery was both a breakthrough and a warning, an escalation that required coordinated action. Daniel coordinated with law enforcement and intelligence agencies, sharing findings and strategizing countermeasures to dismantle the threat. The fight had expanded beyond wires and code. It was a battle for the city's very survival. With the enemy's network identified, Daniel led a critical operation to neutralize the cyber threat. Precision and timing were paramount. Any misstep could trigger widespread outages or endanger civilians. The team launched coordinated counterattacks, isolating infected systems and restoring vital services. The virtual battle raged fiercely, with hackers retaliating and adapting rapidly. Hours felt like days as Daniel's team pushed through exhaustion and mounting pressure. Slowly but surely, they regained control. The city's lifelines flickered back to full strength, a testament to resilience, expertise, and unwavering determination. The city celebrated as services returned to normal, but Daniel knew the battle was only partially won. Cyber threats were evolving, and complacency was a luxury no one could afford. He advocated for stronger defenses, continuous monitoring, and public awareness to safeguard against future attacks. Daniel's work underscored a new reality. In an interconnected world, security required vigilance, innovation, and a united front. His mission to protect had taken on new dimensions, but his resolve remained unshaken. Daniel took on a leadership role in shaping the city's cybersecurity policies and training programs. He mentored the next generation of engineers and security specialists, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and ethical responsibility. His vision extended beyond immediate threats to fostering a culture of resilience and innovation. Through workshops, public talks, and collaborations, Daniel's influence grew, inspiring a community prepared to face future challenges. His legacy was not only in victories, but in empowering others to carry the torch forward. Daniel's dedication came with costs: long hours, stress, and time away from family and friends. The burden of responsibility weighed heavily, sometimes leading to moments of doubt and exhaustion. Yet, the support of loved ones and the knowledge that his work saved lives sustained him. He learned to balance commitment with self-care, recognizing that resilience required strength not just of mind and skill, but of heart. Daniel's journey was a testament to sacrifice and the human spirit's capacity to endure. Amid growing threats and rapid technological change, Daniel spearheaded the development of a groundbreaking cybersecurity system. Combining cutting-edge AI with human expertise, the system promised to detect and neutralize threats faster than ever before. The project faced challenges, technical hurdles, funding issues, and skepticism, but Daniel's leadership kept the team focused. As testing progressed, early successes validated the approach, marking a new era in digital defense and a significant achievement in Daniel's career. Recognizing that cyber threats transcended borders, Daniel forged partnerships with international agencies and experts. Sharing intelligence and best practices became essential in countering increasingly sophisticated attacks. Through global collaboration, they developed unified strategies, enhancing resilience worldwide. Daniel's efforts highlighted the importance of cooperation and trust in safeguarding the interconnected digital world. Despite technological advances, Daniel never lost sight of the human element in cybersecurity. Training and awareness programs for the public and organizations became a core part of his mission. He emphasized that people, employees, citizens, leaders, were both the first line of defense and the most vulnerable point. Through engaging workshops and campaigns, Daniel helped build a culture of security mindfulness, empowering individuals to play their part. As technology evolved, new threats emerged: quantum computing, AI-driven attacks, and increasingly complex vulnerabilities. Daniel embraced continuous learning, adapting strategies to meet these challenges head-on. He invested in research and development, collaborating with scientists and engineers to pioneer next-generation defenses. The digital battlefield was ever-changing, but Daniel's commitment to innovation ensured that the city stayed one step ahead. Daniel dedicated time to education, speaking at universities and conferences to inspire young engineers and cybersecurity professionals. He shared his journey, emphasizing resilience, ethics, and the importance of innovation. Mentoring promising talents became a passion, as he sought to cultivate a new wave of defenders ready to protect the digital world. Through his guidance, Daniel's impact extended far beyond immediate victories, shaping the future of cybersecurity for years to come. Years later, Daniel stood before a packed auditorium, honored for a lifetime of service and innovation. His story, a blend of courage, sacrifice, and visionary leadership, resonated with all who heard it. Though he had faced countless battles, both physical and digital, Daniel remained humble, always crediting the teams and communities that stood with him. His legacy was not just in the systems he built or the threats he thwarted, but in the spirit of resilience and hope he inspired. As the crowd rose in applause, Daniel knew the mission to protect and serve would continue through those he had empowered. Anticipation and respect. Faces young and old looked up to him. Students, professionals, veterans, and leaders, all drawn by the story of a man whose courage and determination had left an indelible mark on their lives. The event was a tribute not only to Daniel's achievements, but to the spirit of resilience that defined his journey. His voice, calm yet filled with conviction, recounted moments of fear, hope, and unwavering resolve. He spoke of the countless hours spent in the trenches of both physical and digital battlefields, the sacrifices made, and the lessons learned. Daniel emphasized the importance of teamwork, innovation, and the human element behind every success. No one wins alone, he reminded the audience. Our greatest strength lies in our unity, our ability to adapt, and our commitment to protect one another. As the applause swelled, Daniel reflected quietly on the path that had brought him here. The lives saved, the threats neutralized, and the legacy built were all part of a larger mission: to inspire future generations to face challenges with courage and integrity. The ceremony closed with a standing ovation, a powerful reminder that Daniel's legacy was alive and thriving. His work had planted seeds of resilience that would grow far beyond his own time, carried forward by those he had mentored and inspired. As the crowd dispersed, Daniel felt a profound sense of fulfillment and hope. Though his own journey might be nearing its twilight, the mission to protect, innovate, and lead was eternal, an unbroken chain linking past, present, and future.